Hello, and welcome to Logiverse. Today, we're navigating one of the most powerful and primal human drives, one that has been the subject of art, poetry, war, and philosophy for millennia. Lust. This isn't a conversation about morality or shame. This is a logical exploration of a fundamental biological force. Lust, in its proper place, is a source of passion and connection, but when it operates unchecked, it can hijack our better judgment, damage our relationships, and control our lives. So, how do we manage this deep-seated impulse? How do we ensure we are masters of our desires, not servants to them? The answer lies not in suppression, but in understanding and intelligent direction. Let's start by defining the enemy, or rather, the energy. Chapter 1. Lust versus Love, the neurochemistry. First, we must distinguish lust from love. While they can coexist and flow into one another, they are neurologically distinct. Lust is primarily driven by testosterone and estrogen. It's associated with the pursuit of reward, the rush of dopamine. It's goal-oriented, often impulsive, and focuses on the physical. Its evolutionary purpose is simple and brutal: propagation. Love, particularly long-term attachment, is governed by a different cocktail: oxytocin and vasopressin. These are the bonding chemicals. They promote feelings of security, comfort, and deep connection. The confusion happens because the initial stages of intense romantic love flood the brain with dopamine, the same chemical involved in lust. This is why the two feel so intertwined at the start. But lust alone lacks the foundation for lasting connection. It's the difference between a spark and a sustained fire. Understanding this separation is the first step to control. You are not battling a monster. You are managing a powerful biological current.
Chapter 2. Why control it? The Stoic argument. If it's natural, why control it at all? The ancient Stoic philosophers provide a powerful answer: virtue. For the Stoics, like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, the goal of life is to live in accordance with nature and reason. A passion like unchecked lust is, in their view, an irrational contraction of the soul. It is a passion that overrides our highest faculty, our reason. When lust is in control, we make foolish decisions. We risk our reputations, our emotional well-being, and our integrity for a fleeting sensation. We objectify others, reducing them to mere instruments for our pleasure, which violates the Stoic principle of seeing others as fellow rational beings. Control, therefore, is not about denial. It is about integration. It's about bringing this powerful drive under the domain of your rational mind, so it can serve you, not rule you. It is the path to arete, excellence of character. Chapter 3. The modern psychology of triggers. Today, controlling lust is harder than ever. We live in an age of unprecedented stimulation. Our environment is practically engineered to trigger this dopamine response. The endless scroll of idealized images on social media, the accessibility of pornography, the constant marketing that uses sex to sell, it's a barrage. This doesn't just satisfy lust, it inflames it. It creates a feedback loop where your brain is constantly seeking the next hit of novelty and excitement. This overstimulation has real consequences. It can lead to unrealistic expectations, difficulty with real intimacy, and a numbing of pleasure, a phenomenon known as hedonic adaptation, where you need more and more to achieve the same level of satisfaction. The first practical step to control is to audit your environment. What are you feeding your brain? You cannot expect to have mastery over your mind if you constantly pour gasoline on the fire. Chapter 4. Strategies for mastery, from reactivity to response. So what are the practical tools? Control is found in the space between the impulse and the action. Here's how to widen that space. 1. Cognitive reframing. When you feel the pull of lust, pause and engage your prefrontal cortex. Ask Stoic questions. Is this action in alignment with my values? Will this provide fleeting pleasure or lasting good? Am I seeing this person as a human being or an object? This simple act of questioning wrests control from the impulsive limbic system. 2. Sublimation. This is a Freudian concept, but a brilliant one. Sublimation is the process of channeling a primal impulse into a productive or creative outlet. That intense energy? Direct it. Go for a punishing workout, write, paint, build something. Work on an ambitious project. Lust is raw life force energy. You can transmute it into drive and ambition. 3. Mindfulness and acceptance. Rather than fighting the feeling, observe it without judgment. There is lust. It is a sensation in my body. It is not me and it does not require action. This practice of non-identification robs the impulse of its power. You are the sky, not the passing weather. 4. Cultivate higher connections. Strengthen the neural pathways associated with deeper bonding. Invest time and conscious effort into building emotional intimacy, having meaningful conversations, and practicing genuine vulnerability. You strengthen what you feed. Final summary. Lust is not a flaw, it is a feature of the human experience. The goal is not to eradicate it, but to educate it, to integrate it into a holistic life governed by reason and virtue. It is about moving from a reactive state, where a trigger leads to an automatic behavior, to a responsive state, where you, your conscious rational self, are the one who chooses. True freedom isn't the ability to indulge every desire. It's the power to choose which desires you serve. It's the ability to use that primal fire to warm your home, rather than letting it burn the whole thing down. Master your desires, and you take a monumental step toward mastering yourself. Thank you for watching Logiverse. As always, the conversation continues in the comments.